Hello everyone, welcome to Appy. Let's say you are running a marketing agency and using a Typeform to capture potential client. Every submission represents a hot lead, but if your teammate take hours to add this lead into your HubSpot, that lead might go into a cold lead. So, with the help of AutoAppy, we can automate the entire process in a moment. If someone submits the form, a new contact is going to create it into HubSpot tag based and their budget even receive a personalized follow-up email, all within seconds. This can save your time, ensure no lead slip through the cracks, and help you respond instantly, increasing your conversation rate and overall revenue. Here, you're going to find how to set up this automation, where we provide a systematic steps to activate this automation. For now, I'm going to show you how we are going to set up this automation. Just, just click on the home page here. This is the landing page of AutoAppy, where you can find the Home tab, App, Learn, Automation, Pricing, and Workflow. If you scroll down, you can find here we provide the list of applications we integrated in our AutoAppy. If you scroll down, you find we provide the templates of automation which can be directly used in your businesses. This is a pricing plan where here is a starter, essential, and professional. If you notice, in our starter plan, we provide 3,000 tasks free for every month. Now, I'm going to show you how we are going to build this automation. Just scroll up and tap on the workflow. Okay, before tapping on the workflow, just make sure you created your account and log in yourself. I already logged in myself, so I'm going to tap on the workflow. Okay, and this is the automation dashboard where you can find a plus button where you can add a workflow import where you can import the workflow which will be provided in the template section. Now I'm going to add the workflow and name it as auto lead creation and nurture workflow and save it. Okay, now you can see there is a list of application where we called it as a trigger. Now the question might be arise, what is trigger? Trigger is the starting point of a workflow where we gather all the data with the help of Webhook. Now the question might be arise, what is trigger? Trigger is the starting point of a workflow where we gather the data with the help of Webhook, which is sent from the outside of the application, and then we use the data to perform our action. Here, we are going to use Typeform as our trigger application, and this is our trigger event, which is new entry. Add it as a first application. Now, after tapping this hamburger menu, find there is a window is appear where it can show a three node, which is setup node, configure node, and test this node. Now, in the setup node, here you can find there is a list of instructions provided on how to set up this webhook URL. I'm simply going to copy this webhook URL and set this webhook URL into your type form. I already created my type form, which is my new form. Just open this form and this is the list of questions I'm going to use. Now, if you find this tab on the connect and tab on the webhook. Here, you can paste this webhook URL and save this webhook URL. Make sure you turn off this toggle to turn on your webhook. Now, we successfully set our webhook URL. Now, it's time to check our webhook URL is working or not. Just start on the capturing sample data and copy this link, paste it here. Just give the name. Just, just fill this form. The business name should be AutoAppy. Email address of Richard is richard@gmail.com. Then the phone number. And we should want all of this now. And now it is asking the question which service we are interested in. Now it is asking which service I am interested. Here, social media marketing, Google ad, website design, and all of the above. I'm going to select all of the above and submit the form. Auto happy. And after a few seconds, just tap on the check status. Here you can see it successfully captured all the data which will be filled by our form. It means we successfully set up our trigger application. Now close this window and we are going to add our action application by simply tapping on this plus icon and search for our action node, which is Hubspot. Here, action event, which I'm going to select is create a new contact. Just tapping and add this node. Just confirm the node addition and here we successfully add our node application. Now here you can find a tool option which is existing connection and create a new connection. Here I already created a multiple connection, but now I'm going to create a new connection where I can name whatever I want and connect with Hubspot CRM. Okay, it is going to ask you to choose the account. I choose this account, then we successfully completed our setup node. Now we have to configure our data. Now for that, for configuring data, we have to basically map our data. Okay, before moving on to the mapping, let me just introduce what is mapper. Let me describe you what is mapper. Mapper is simply transfer a data from one module to another module. In our case, we are going to map our data which is available in our previous node, which is TypeForm. So now the first question is what is your name? Yeah, this is the first name where I am going to map the Richard. Okay, this is the name of the Richard and give the confirmation. Now this is the way we map all the data from our previous node to our current node. Second question is the second question is what is your business name? The second question is what is your business name? I'm going to search for a company name and here I'm going to map my business name which is AutoHappy. And now the third question is what is your email address? So again I'm going to search for the email, yeah, and just map the email which is received from previous node and richard@gmail.com is the email which I'm submitted. Then it is asking you your phone number. Just search for the phone number. Here is a multiple option of phone number. I'm going to search for the simple phone number. Okay, this is the phone number. This is the field where I have to map the data. Just search for the number. Okay, and give the confirmation. Now it's going to the fifth question we ask is what is your service type? We are going to map this in our message section, and the data we answer is all of the above and confirm it. Okay, now just hit the submit button so you can find we completed our configuration node. We simply mean we save all the data we mapped into our configuration. So now here we come to the test node. We simply mean to test this application. So we are going to test this node. Here you can find task executed successfully. It means the data which will be come from our basically mean the data which will be come from our form is going to map in our Hubspot. Here you can find this sample data. So save executed successfully. Now we can find this data into our Hubspot CRM. Yes, this is the details we provided in our form and the data is successfully arrived here. So now we can test it again, like search for the TypeForm and give the name. For now, we are going to give Elizabeth Parker. The business name is purposefully, and the email address is, and here is the phone number. Here, Elizabeth wants a social media marketing and submit the data. Now let's see the data is successfully captured in your HubSpot. Just wait for a second and refresh your data HubSpot here. Yeah, so our data is successfully captured in our HubSpot CRM. So find the number of tasks executed while running this automation. So that is how we are going to set our automation. If you this is a basic and simple automation to save all the data sent from your Typeform into your HubSpot. Automation of record your all the data which will come from your Typeform and store it into your HubSpot. Now, if you like this video, informative, just like the video and share it. If you want to create some automation, just comment it down. Our team will be reaching you and it will be created the automation for you. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you.